One of the things that comes up most frequently in communications with viewers on the channel and clients, and that has to do with the Kabbalistic candle magic system that I've shared on this channel. I've got a very popular PDF bundle that goes with that, and I will link that down below if you're interested. One of the things that I get asked most frequently has to do with sourcing materials, and specifically it has to do with the vigil candles, the glass encased candles that are in the center of that spell. And people want to know if they can substitute that for a different kind of candle. And usually it has, they're asking about the vigils, because it's not always that easy to source in Europe and in certain parts of the world. And my answer to this is to say that you can certainly substitute the glass encased candle for a regular small pillar candle. And the primary difference there would be that, of course, the wax drippings will go everywhere. So that tends to be somewhat more messy. But it's not the end of the world. If you've got a ceramic plate, like I described in that video, it should catch all of that. But you can inscribe that candle, you could paint it with paint using the same method that I described in that video with great success. Same for the taper candles. You can use slightly smaller candles if you need. The main thing there is, of course, that you want that central candle to be somewhat larger, because it represents the archangel's sort of controlling power in that spell. So you want that to be a somewhat larger candle, but it doesn't have to be a 7-day candle per se. It's more has to do with the symbolism of the size. But do be careful with the drippings. Do be careful with candles in general. You know, people will often say to me, what are the dangers with this kind of spell work? Will demons appear and cause problems for me, or will I bring down the wrath of God or something like that? And honestly, the real danger in that spell is the fire. You could quite easily and by accident burn down your house. I have a lot of near misses with candles going, falling over or setting other things nearby on fire. So that would be the main thing. Be careful. It's better to extinguish the candles if you need to leave. If they're still going and you need to leave the house, it's better to extinguish them respectfully. You pinch them out. You don't blow them out. And then when you return, you just say the orations again. Right, you just say the invocations in the right order as you light those candles, and you'll be fine. You know, it's not ideal, but it works fine. I've done it, and I know quite a few clients who worked with that method who came to me with that question, and they did it, and it was fine. So that's my advice. Feel free to substitute the glass encased candle for a standard small pillar candle. If you do a very large pillar candle, it's going to burn for days and days and days and days, well beyond 7 days, depending on the size of that candle. And that's probably not desirable. And then remember to be careful. You know, the point of a glass encased vigil light is safety.